When you came to Auburn, how plausible did you think getting to a Final Four was?
Well, look, you can't win it if you're not in it. And I thought we could get in the tournament and have Auburn be a competitive program in the SEC. But I don't know that I ever set my sights on a Final Four or the possibility of winning a national championship.
Why is that?
My own limitations. Just me. I mean, I thought I could get us competitive, but I didn't think that I'd be in a position where I could either recruit players well enough or coach well enough to quite get here. For Auburn to compete for championships, be able to compete in the SEC, that's where I wanted to set the bar. And then once we get in it, I mean, I showed my guys the road to the Final Four. I talked about the first game was going to be the hardest game to win against New Mexico State. And I promised them that the next game against Kansas would not be any tougher than New Mexico State.
So how'd you pull it off?
Kids. Like, everybody wants to talk about the coaching. I just got the ball to Jared and Bryce, got the floor spaced in such a way where they could take advantage of the matchups. That was not coaching. That was players making plays.
Where has that belief come from with the guys from what you've observed?
I think they trust each other. I think they learn to rely on each other. And when you're sitting in that locker room and you're grateful for the position that you're in, I tell them to look over to the left and kind of look over to the right and understand it. Would you be here without either one of those guys? And the answer is no. So trust them, rely on them. That's number one. Number two, don't be jealous of another man's success. Players, they don't all have to be Bryce Brown. They don't have to be Jared Harper. Be who you are, knowing that without what you bring, we're not here.
What makes you so emotional about this?
I just can't believe I'm here. 2 games away from a national championship. So yeah, it is emotional.
Virginia, defensively, they're going to make life difficult for you. So how do you beat them?
I think we can score, but I have a real hard time thinking that we can stop them from scoring. Their offenses are designed to be able to handle anything that comes their way. We're small, we're quick, we're gonna try to get up underneath you and try to turn you over. Their offenses run better the more you try and turn them over. So I'm in a betwixt and a between. I either change the way we play and change what got us here to be able to match up with their offense, or do what got us here.
And Bruce, now that you are here,
yeah,
you've reached this stage, and your players are, basically lapping all this up. What have you told them about these next 48 hours, about what they need to embrace of being in this moment?
Yeah. For me, it's just don't change. Let's not change what got us here. This is going to mean as much to us a year from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, as it is today. So I almost take a different approach. We're here to work. We are here to take care of business. I say, listen, look around in warm-ups. I want you to look around, capture it, take pictures of it in your own mind so that it never goes away. But as we get closer to tip, don't take another look in the stands again. Okay, look between those lines. Stay focused on what we need to do to try to beat Virginia. That's a handful.